What's up, YouTube team? I am VanderMeer and I make digital marketing tip videos right here on YouTube. And today we are talking about how to increase traffic to a one-page website. If you have used one of those DIY website builders, or if you've just made a small website, a one-page website, a landing page, that is fantastic. You have now started your online presence. But now let's push traffic towards that site and get more people to submit that contact form. Tip number one is, after you got that one-page website set up, if you have a location, make sure you get it on Google My Business and get it onto Google Maps. Having a Google Maps location is integral to moving up organic rankings for that one-page website. We have been able to correlate a ton of value in having that Google Maps location, and without it, sometimes right off the beginning, it's hard to index in the same way as if you have it built. Tip number two, make sure you have a ton of contextual content on your landing page. Some landing pages and some of the one-page websites that we see only have 100, 200 words of text. They have a bunch of different photos as you go down and then a contact form at the bottom. But make sure you try to have over 500 words of text. Make sure it's contextual to what you do and the location that you're providing services in, and make sure that it's providing really valuable information about your service. The longer you keep people reading that content, the better Google is going to trust your site and push it up those organic rankings. Tip number three, even with a one-page website, having it load very quickly and having it mobile responsive, meaning that your website is responsive to every size of screen, is integral to getting more traffic right at the beginning as soon as you get going. So when you're building a site, let's say you're using Wix or Squarespace, whichever DIY site you're using, make sure that you're building that mobile version on Wix. Make sure you're picking a template that's responsive on Squarespace or other. Tip number four, get analytics set up from day one. That means you're setting up Google Analytics. That means you're setting up Google Console or Google Webmaster. What it's going to do is it's going to give you a ton of value back about which pages are getting indexed, which ones are getting traffic. It's also going to tell you how that page is indexing and as if there's any errors on your page that you can improve on so that you can push yourself up the rankings and get more of that organic traffic. Tip number five, I have talked about a ton of tips so far about getting organic traction, but when you're starting to set up a one-page website, often you are going to have other platforms that are directing attention to it. Being on a social platform that is directly correlated to your audience in your service niche is integral to putting out your information and your content as a subject matter expert and getting people to come back to your site. And once that starts happening, it's a pretty cool feeling. Trust me, it is going to be exciting seeing your analytics and seeing people coming from that platform of choice to your website. You're going to know it's working. Tip number six, and this might be the most important tip, start paying for ads if you can afford it. If you're getting that one-page website started and you can pay for ads to go out on Facebook, to go out on Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever it is, as well as those valuable search engine ads where people are already searching for your product or service and are in market for it, it's going to be vital for getting the data, the industry data for your service or product that's going to help you scale over time. The really cool part of running these ads is you can build the audience on your website that then you can remarket to down the road. Remarketing is going to be one of those fantastic ways to get in front of your audience over and over again until the timing is right. But you have to build the audience, and starting right from the beginning, once that website's set up, is a great way to build the audience and hold that audience over time. Guys, those were 6 quick tips to help you get more traffic to your new one-page website. That's it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, if you got any value from it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I promise you will not regret it. And that's it for this episode. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.